Hello. All right, so I am winging it today. Winging it. And my daughter's homesick. But I really wanted to get it on here and say hi. Hi. My hair is blonde. Yes, this is real. Took almost 7 hours. I'm feeling really great about it. I have genuinely, over the last week, have felt like I have cut so many toxic patterns. Still working some things out. But I'm like divinely in my purpose. I'm feeling my self-love. I'm feeling my fearlessness. I am feeling my worth and my value. And then this whole pivot with my hair was like huge. Like a huge symbolism. Do you want to know why? Because I have not been like my actual hair color, which, believe it or not, this is, for 15 years. Yeah, I've had several different versions of hair colors, including platinum, but I've never actually been like my genuine roots. And it took 7 hours. It's called color correcting, and then they put blonde on top of it, and it took all day. I had an early morning meeting and then went straight to this hair appointment and was there all day till it was time for me to pick up my daughter. It was crazy. And thank you to Brush It Off Salon in Hendersonville, North Carolina, for taking all that time, because at one point there were 2 stylists working on my hair at the same time to make sure I could get out in time to pick up my daughter from school. So thank you, Chelsea and Priscilla, for just killing it with me that day and getting through with me and making this happen, because this was absolutely amazing. This was like that huge pivot in my personal transformation, 100%. Once this happened, I genuinely felt new. Like my rebirth, my ascension of my spirituality and my purpose and this healing all came together and was like, woo! You're ready. Let's start this new book. Why don't we? Let's just really do it. Let's dive in. And that's really where it is. I am now actively working on my book again. I have an amazing writing coach that I was able to afford and finish this project. I'm working on some crowdsourcing tools now, which I'll have later in other videos to discuss that, so you can help support the book project and getting it out and published. I'm taking on some amazing new projects that really put me out in the public eye and in the spotlight more. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm now just simply in the space that I am diving truly into my purpose more than ever. It was as though, as soon as my hair color changed, I attracted my dark feminine energy, and I was like, yes, to all the above. Yes. Now, I know last week I spoke about how I was on this very in-depth healing journey for the 5 days that I was on the road, and it was some of it heartbreaking, some of it was grieving, some of it was releasing, some of it was acknowledging and having validation, some of it was closure. And there was that genuine moment last weekend where I expressed to you all last week that I felt that soul feeling of happiness I've never felt before. From the soul, that true, genuine emotion of happiness, and I'm still in awe over it. And I really feel like that was a genuine push into the right direction, because within, I don't think it was the same day, maybe. It was the same day that I did my video last week, my tax return came in and I was able to pay off my debts. I was able to get an appointment to get my hair done immediately, and look where we are now, 7 days later, and it's boom. It's amazing. I'm feeling amazing. God is good. The universe is good. I'm very spiritually connected. I feel even more so over the last week than I have continued to work towards. I had this incredible Reiki session last Friday. And I really genuinely took the last 5 days to really work on my soul healing and the self-care and self-love externally. I do it mentally all the time. I do a lot of internal work, But over the last 5 days, it's been a lot of external work. It's been Reiki sessions, massage therapy, getting back in the gym, getting my nails done, getting my hair done, buying some new clothes and really purging old clothes and just donating a ton of stuff. And as I've done so, I just genuinely feel like I have shed a skin. Like I am genuinely in my rebirth and I am here to stay. And I'm super excited for what that means and what the days ahead are going to be like. Today's been a little bit different. I'm usually more productive than I am today, but my daughter's homesick. And as you know, when you have a little one, like a 5-year-old at home sick, timing to get things done aren't as productive as they would if they were in school or if you had extra help around the house. So I've been playing it by ear on how I'm taking care of today. It's gonna probably be working late tonight, and that's okay. That's okay. We need to do that sometimes. But as I've been closing doors and as I've been seeing some validation and some closures over the last 7 days that I was not expecting to have such quick turnover and closures. I mean, I've had some very quick, like, oh, let's close this door. Oh, let's close this door. Oh, we're closing this door. Oh, we're closing this door. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're closing doors and we're opening another. We're closing doors. I mean, literally that has what it's been feeling like for the last 7 days. I just like close door, open one. Close door, open one. Closed door, and it sounds crazy, but that's what's been happening. Ex-boyfriends, ex-friends, new friends, potential new lovers maybe, I don't know. A lot of self-love again. Like I said, I've been vowing this celibacy for a while, and I'm going to continue forward in it. And so, like, as this is all happening, I'm just like, wow, like, the universe has said, it's time. The universe has said it's time. Okay, let's bring in that vulnerability. Let's teach others all the hard work and dedication you have now done and put it forth in your energy and your purpose, in your job, in your business, in your brand, in your communication across the board. It is time. You've taken the time. It's now to wake up and take in everything I've learned and be here for you. It's as though, as I state that I'm a lived experience expert and a survivor, right? I now feel I'm a lived experience expert in healing. And I'm like so ready to tell you all my secrets and how I got here. And super excited to have this moment. Because guess what? Not all the time. Not all the time. Not every day. Not all the time. Not every day do you need a journal. Sometimes if you feel like you're being drawn to journal, but you just don't have the energy to actually take a pen to paper, what we can do is we can talk like this. You can make a video of yourself and record yourself on your computer. We can use a voice recording and create your thoughts and then re-listen to it. I do that. I have a 12-minute voice recording that I play almost daily right now of things I am claiming in my life. Everything from love, because I still have hope that my soulmate is out there, to claiming my abundance and success financially and spiritually. I have taken huge steps to continue forward in this healing. And sometimes, for me personally, jotting it down has like my ADD kicks in and I just can't do it. So I voice record it. Or another great therapy and healing journey I do is I talk to you guys and we just chit-chat it out, right? So you can do it too. And I encourage you to. Because though it doesn't feel like it happens overnight, you're healing and working through your childhood trauma, working through your teenage year trauma, working through your 20-something trauma, and then working through all those other complex traumas in between that you've experienced, you'll eventually get there. And when you do, it does happen quick. I will be the first to tell you, it's happened really quick. Like 7 days, the turnover of closed doors over the last 7 days is more closed doors than I have ever experienced in this journey of awakening. Ever. Usually it's a slow process, or there's like life lessons that are happening along the way as you're closing doors and you're healing and you're in your thoughts and you're having your meltdowns and you're crying and you're just in it, right? Well, that's not the case in the last 7 days. Things have just like shifted and like shifted quickly. Like the universe was like, okay, you're doing the work. You've done the work. You keep doing the work. Let's push forward. And I'm loving the space that I'm in. I'm loving the space that I'm in, and I'm loving what the universe is bringing back into my life. And that's my little one. And so what I encourage you to do right now is to not give up on yourself. Take those little steps that are improving you. I've been doing that for so long that the improvements I've made externally over the last week were necessities in my pivot, in my transformation. I needed these moments, whether it was getting my nails done or getting new clothes or getting my hair colored blonde, to really embrace the new me, the rebirthed me, to really be in that space. And so I'm going to take a quick break and I'll be right back with you because this little one's going to be distracting, and I'll be right back. All right, thank you so much for standing by. Like I said, I'm winging it today. My daughter's homesick, and she had to come and let me know that the mailman is here and the mail's here. Such like a Blue's Clues moment. Mail time. Okay, sorry. See, always in that brain. And so what I encourage you to do right now is to keep going, okay? I know there's long days, and I know there's days where we genuinely feel like we need to give up. I've had them plenty of times. It makes me emotional even thinking about those moments because I've been there, and they are tough. And they really make you feel like, how am I going to get into tomorrow? There's no way. But there is a way, and there is a tomorrow, and you will get there. I have a lot of positive things to say today. I don't know how inspirational they are. And I'm sure with pivots and times and what this next 7 days bring, I'll have something new to say next week. But right now, I'm really celebrating. I'm really celebrating seeing me in the mirror and seeing me. Genuinely seeing me. It's an amazing feeling. And it's been a long road to get here. So I'm going to keep celebrating today, tomorrow, this week. I'm even considering to go on a little mini trip by myself later this week while my daughter's with her dad. Because I deserve it. You deserve it too. You deserve those moments of celebration. No matter how small they may feel, they're there and they're meant to be celebrated. I mean, hell, sometimes the celebration is simply, I got a good night's rest, and I'm celebrating that because it takes a lot for me to get a good night's rest. So yes, celebrate it. I still struggle with that. I have been working on an affirmation every day that says, I am no longer claiming my insomnia. I am no longer claiming my insomnia, and have been working on that because, for one, I don't like taking heavy medications like the big boys, the big prescriptions to sleep. And for two, like, supplements are great, yes, and I take a lot of them, yes. But even supplements sometimes don't help my insomnia at all. I will be up all night. And so I'm out of space mentally in all this excitement and all this rebirth, that one of the biggest things I'm personally working on is my insomnia. I'm like, I'm not claiming it anymore. I'm not going to claim that my insomnia has control over me. So I'm working on it. I'm not there yet. There are some nights where I am happily sleeping in my bed, and then other nights where I'm happily sleeping on the couch, because some nights the noise of TV does help, and then some nights the noise of TV doesn't help. And I'm kind of like in that weird in between. Some days it's great, some days it's not. So I'm claiming right now that I am no longer claiming my insomnia, because as I work on that and I see that every day, eventually I'll be able to come on here and be like, hey, like, I claim this for this long, this many weeks, this many days, and now I'm in a space where I'm happily and peacefully sleeping again. Who knows? So claim the things that you no longer want in your life, and also claim the things you do want in your life, and put the two together. It's like beautiful yin and yang. Okay? Beautiful yin and yang. There's this moment of, pollen season is in full swing. Happy spring. There's this moment where in your claiming of self, and your spiritual claiming and your affirmations and stuff, that you can have both the yin and yang. You can claim, hey, I'm claiming I am no longer going to pick up a bottle anymore. Keep claiming that every day, and eventually your mind shift will shift with the actions you take in that meditation, that you will not pick up the bottle anymore. But also, while you claim that, you are also claiming, I'm claiming I'm going to be sober. I'm in a big one right now where I'm claiming my celibacy. I am claiming that I do not need a sexual partner right now. And it's something for me personally, like I crave intimacy. I love intimacy. I love physical touch. Physical touch is my love language. 100%. But right now, I'm claiming like, I don't need that. No, I don't need that. I need me. And if that means my physical touch right now is with a huge pink elephant stuffed animal that I sleep with every night to get my snuggles in, okay. Cool. I'm claiming my abundance. I'm claiming my financial abundance. I'm claiming my spiritual abundance. So can you. You can also claim things that are smaller. Like, I'm claiming this week, I will not spend more than $150 at the grocery store, which I know with everything from gas prices to the expense of goods and services right now is just so high. But try it out. See what meals you can take on to save a little money and pinch pennies. Just try it out. So what you can claim are things that are actions that you're taking in your personal life and your lifestyle, and then it could also be things that are spiritual. That's one thing I love about working with the universe and having this awakening moment where you recognize the universe is always with you, for one. Two, you are never alone. Like, when you are woke, you will never again say, I'm alone. Or that you're lonely. Because you're not. The universe, your spirit guides, your ancestors, those of your love life that have passed, that are still with you. I mean, you are not alone. The universe is with you. Divine timing is with you. Your angels are with you. God is with you. And when you realize that and you're awoke to that, never again will you be like, oh, God, I'm so fucking lonely. Because guess what? Anytime you do feel that a little bit, you'll meditate. Some of us may open a Bible. Some of us may listen to energy frequencies. Some of us may use tarot cards. Some of us may use crystals. But you're never alone. Never. And it's a beautiful thing. So I'm claiming with you today that you are walking into your purpose. I'm claiming with you today that you are walking into your highest self. I'm claiming today that you are walking into your rebirth and that your personal transformation is here. And it's beautiful. And you're doing it. And I believe in you. This week was a lot of positivity. Next week, who knows? Might be a mix again. But one thing I absolutely love doing this every single week with you is just showing up. Simply showing up and being present for you. Talking to you as a friend. Helping you recognize your worth and your value. And maybe some of my stories and experiences of my week are helping you. I love to know that. All right, have a beautiful week. Keep going. You got this. Need to write it on some Post-it notes. Please put some things on some Post-it notes and put it on your mirror. Your validations, your affirmations, your clarity. Write it out. Let yourself see it more often. Because you're wonderful and you're beautiful and you're wise. Don't let anything or anybody hold you back. Have a beautiful day, guys. I will talk to you soon.